Right guys, welcome back to another episode of Army Men of War. So welcome to the Tan Super Fortress, which is located just north of the Tan front line. So what we are overlooking here is the Guerrilla Tan's base. This is their main base, and it's under the command of this general right here. And this is one of General Tannenberg's good friends. So just like General Bajenheim, this is one of his cronies. So what he's doing here, he's just giving a bit of a briefing to some of his soldiers in this central plaza bit here. This is where he does all his commands from. Oh, what's that noise? And I do believe we're under attack. So as you know, the 2nd and 3rd Airborne divisions are attacking. The approximate amount of 1,000 men will be attacking this fort today. And as you can see, there's defences everywhere. From what I saw in the intro video, we have MG42s, we have tons of infantry, Nobelwerfers on every single corner, these flak guns right here, so no tanks are going to get through. That's if we have any tanks. And that's about it really, I think. What else do we have? We do have a Panzer tank over here as well, which is the General's tank. He actually owns this and he just drives around in it. So we might see him in a bit later jump in this tank. So let's go to the front line anyway. Let's see how it's going down. Right. So the Greens are moving up in squads. And as you can see, these are the airborne troops from what you saw in one of the previous videos. Taking heavy fire from those machine guns right there. Getting a bit of lag there. So the first wave got completely obliterated by these defences. Because this fort is huge. Absolutely huge. Oh, also, Merry Christmas to everyone. Anyway, it's Christmas Eve. So I thought this can act as a bit of a Christmas special. So I thought, you know, a nice fortress map. I do apologise for not uploading as regular. But I will be uploading a lot more after Christmas. And I think we're going to be bringing this series to a close very soon. And we're going to be starting Series 2. And I think we're going to be going back to Call to Arms for that. So as you can see, there's not much action going on. They've completely obliterated the green first wave. So we're just going to wait for the other waves to come now. So each wave consists of around 250 men. And it's a complete 360-degree attack. Oh, a bazooka just hit him right there. There's going to be a lot of action. We're just going to wait for the battle to kick off a bit more. So a bit of lag there. Don't know why I keep lagging like that. This tank has come up. This little half track. Nobelwerfer is dealing quite a bit of damage. So here's the next wave of greens. So let's just pan across the map. I do excuse the lag. It's because it's loading new troops in. So a lot of troops are coming through, look, you see them all. Absolutely loads. And today's mission is to secure this general in the centre. And also tear this base apart for any intel of where the Blue Queen is. Because the Blues are absolutely killing us on the front line. Oh. These guys are moving up. Oh, he just went pop. Might have to give them a bit of a nudge, I think. Try and get a bit of a foothold in the trenches itself. But mostly I'm going to watch the AI play it out. So as you all know, the conclusion of this battle will affect the next episode. So if we don't apprehend the general, and we don't win this battle, that means we're not going to find the Blue Queen, are we? But if we do win it, we might actually find her. So we've been tracking this place through aerial surveillance. And we do have some spies as well, some people behind tan lines, collecting information. We're also working very closely with the blue MIB, so not the Men in Black, but the Men in Blue. It's kind of like their secret service. These greens are a bit useless, if you ask me. Can't even beat the first line. You see, once we've beat this first line, we've got a second line to get through, then a third line, so it's lucky we do have 1,000 men. Well, the furthest we've got so far is right here. Oh, damn. Oh, there's the next wave coming through. Come on, you can do this. You can do this, Greens. Try and get a bit of a foothold. So they've done rather well on this side. You see, it's just gradual, you see. They're going to take the defences out gradually. And every wave they're going to push that little bit further into the base. But again, we need to take this base out before they get reinforcements. The Tans are bound to have reinforcements on the way. So the worst thing these Greens can really do is halt. They need to get into these trenches. Like I say, I'm going to let the AI play out most of it. Hey, we took out that half track. That's a good sign. Let's just have a 360 pan of the battlefield. Oh, this side's doing rather well. Moving up. So the plan of action actually was, so this 1,000 men, if we could actually take this over, we could actually we could keep a foothold behind enemy lines and try and break off the Tan supply lines. Oh, the Nurble again. I think it's the Nurble which is dealing most of the damage, to be honest. Do not retreat. Now's your time. So just keep panning around the battlefield. Still some Greens further back. Do excuse the edge of the map, guys, but it is a big map. I mean, this fort takes up most of the map. So what these Greens are doing here, should we just guide them up a little bit? I'm going to try not to control them too much, but I do want to guide them in the right direction to make it more interesting for you lot. I think something we'll bring in Series 2. I think we'll design some grenades or something. There we go. Oh god, that was a slaughter. Gonna get some jip for that in the comments. Going with the half trap moving up. You can really see why this is a super fortress, can't you? Oh, Nobleworth at it again. So I think we're doing the best on this side. So another wave of green troops coming through. I'm just going to pan across the map really quick to show you the scale of how many men is actually attacking. As you can see, there's a lot of Greens, look. So it's quite the fair battle. But the Tans are just way too dug in. What we will do, let's grab some, let's throw them in. Try and get a foothold in this trench right here. There we go, that's all I'm going to do. There we go. So the Greens are really attacking on this side now. Just need to get into these trenches. If we can just get into these trenches right here, we can actually hold them off. Those little tanks over there are going to prove quite the threat. Like I said, do excuse the lag. Just means there's something else loading into the map. Got this guy shooting a Springfield right here. Oh, managed to get one. Let's see what Tan defences we have left. There's a lot of Tans left. Do we manage to take this gun out? There's nobody on that gun. Let's get somebody on it. There we go. So I'm not going to be uploading until after Boxing Day from now on. It's just that I've been really busy lately, that's why I've not been uploading as much. I've had a lot to deal with Christmas and stuff, and as of tonight I'll be heading over to my family's for tomorrow, for Christmas Day. Oh, there we go, this is more like it. Now the Greens are actually making some progress. Need to get some bazooka men on that tank right there though. Just got a shot off on that BTR. I think it made a difference though. So the Greens are making a lot more progress now. Just look how many there are. That's a lot of Greens. So this is a very perfectly timed attack. We kind of took them by surprise. They were ready for us, but at the same time, we did take them by surprise because they weren't ready for an airborne attack. Let's just say that. And that's something the Greens are very good at. They're very good at airborne. They have a very good airborne division, or divisions, should I say? So the first row is completely under Green control now. Now we're moving on to the second row. That's that sort of Omaha Beach look with the shingle. Right, we definitely need a 10 onto this machine gun right here. Oh, onto this anti-aircraft weapon. Right, you get on it. You can do this. Oh, does he get? No, we didn't make it. Okay, so this side is under heavy fire from this machine gun right here. The Greens are actually doing really, really well on this. So now it's just apprehending their general. I do know that the Tans will be bringing some reinforcements, so... Oh, they've already started bringing them in, by the looks of things. Yeah, there they are, so Tan reinforcements are over there. The Greens have no idea by the looks of it. So we'll look how many we're up against. Quite a lot, to be honest. Seem to be like bulking up though. And these are more the Imperial kind of Tans with a mix of the guerrillas. So those will be from one of the nearby bases or outposts. I think the Greens have finally noticed. Oh, there we go. They've captured the general. Oh, they've killed his 2 officers though. So let's just grab this guy. Put your gun down. Put your gun down. Let's put his gun away. Drop it on the floor. Oh, look, when it decides to load. There we go. Drop your gun on the floor. Right, you can stand over there. So we managed to get the general. That's cool. Like I say, dudes, definitely name him in the comments for me. We need a name for him. Oh, there we go. Greens are finally dealing with these reinforcements right here. So as soon as we've done this, we can actually turn on the backs of the Tan front line and cut off their supply lines. So out of that 1,000 men that attack this base, that is all that's left. So I'd say that's maybe 200 men at the max. And the Tans are in a full retreat. So let's just finish off these Tans and then we've done it. We've actually caught a Tan general. So we can take him back to base. Oh, don't leave him. That's right, there's a guard right there. I'm just going to set this guy. I don't know what happened to that Tiger tank. Where is it? It's just there. Didn't even get used. You see, there was a script in here where the Tans were supposed to run and get in the tank, but they must have killed the Tans before they got there. So that's just the AI for you. I don't like to touch it because I know you guys prefer me to just watch the battle and commentate. So that's unfortunate. It would have been cool to see some Tiger tank action. Hey, maybe we can turn it green and keep it for ourselves. Be quite cool. So there we go. We've run all the Tans out of this base. So yeah, that's about it really. So if you enjoyed this, do hit that like button. If you want to see more, do subscribe as well. And I will see you all in the next one. Oh, and happy Christmas.